All right, guys. Welcome to Holmes Company's fourth quarter 2021 safety meeting. Um, this is like the third time I've tried to record this because Chile keeps running around in the background, so I'm sorry about that. Um, I will be your only presenter today. So the first thing we wanted to go over, communication. Guys, you as the driver are the most important aspect of communication between our company. Um, you have to get with shop and dispatch. Like if there's maintenance that needs to be done on your tractor or trailer, please let dispatch know. A lot of the times we are in the same building. Communication on our end probably needs to be improved. We do the best we can. Please just help us out with that. If you have something going on where you need to come up and see me, let dispatch know so they're not trying to dispatch you off really quick. Tags. We did renew our tags. Guys, the Department of Revenue, whenever they reissue tags this year, they do not send out decals. So if your tag has a decal that says expired 7/2021, please make sure you know that, it's not expired. We got you a new tag. Chili, you got it? Okay. Sorry. Um, if they run the license plate number or something like that, your license plate is still valid. And also, if you have one of those stickers that's the 7/2021, go ahead and peel it off because it's not useful anymore. It just confuses a DOT officer. This is the new color of the Mississippi registration for your cab cards. Guys, if you don't have one of these in that permit book, go ahead and just check it out. Make sure, flip through it. Like I said, if there's not one in there, come get one from either the shop or upstairs from the safety department. Bank Plus 401k, January is your open enrollment. Please make sure you go through, guys. If you're not taking advantage of this program, I really do recommend you to do it. We match dollar for dollar up to 3% and match 50 cents on the dollar to 6%. It's just free money. Please start preparing for retirement early. It makes life a heck of a lot easier on you. So January is the open enrollment. Start looking at it now. Guys, please check your tires. A lot of that can be negated in the pre-trip. Make sure you're doing a good pre-trip in the morning. If you don't have a hammer to bump your tires with and everything, please get with me. I'll get you one. They'll just throw that in the truck. We've had several inspections where we didn't catch flat tires in the morning. We had a trailer catch on fire due to a blowout. And, anyways, you get the deal on that. Please go through your pre-trip. Please make sure you're bumping your tires. Always make sure you're using 3-point contact whenever you're climbing in and out of your tractor. Drive-wise, we've been using this for a while now. So y'all should understand kind of the way it works. It gives you like a pass at mile 1 or mile 2, mile 1, and then it tells you whether you need to go in or not. If that's not happening, if it's not coming through your Omnitrax unit and telling you anything like that, please get with me. I can switch some stuff around in Omnitrax and see if that's the issue. Human trafficking, we talked about it at length in the last safety meeting, but it is still going on out there. There's the phone number at the bottom. If you do see any suspicious activity, please call them and let them know. Safety, please make sure you're wearing your PPE. Guys, again, we covered this if it wasn't the last safety meeting, the meeting before. You need your blue hard hat, safety glasses. Some people will require ear protection, so if you need any of that, come upstairs and get it. The biggest thing, though, is having that chin strap that fits under your hard hat. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it doesn't look the coolest, but please keep some in your truck for people that require it. Slips, trips, and falls. Guys, we don't need any workers' comp claims. We've been really, really good and really fortunate we hadn't had any in the last couple of years. A lot of that is credit to you guys. It's understanding that is a real deal and that you need to be at least wary of it. All right, so this next one. This is one thing really specific that I wanted to go over with you guys. I don't know if y'all pay attention to the news, but there was a ring of people staging accidents in the New Orleans area. What they were famous for and what they got caught on was what they called the swoop and squat. So I know you can see my screen. If you see this Camry kind of back in the middle right there, these vehicles will get into this position. The white Escalade in front will come to a stop pretty quickly. That next vehicle will come to a slamming stop. Make sure you run into the back of them so you can't merge into that other lane. So, your really only options are to go off into the ditch on the right-hand side or into the rail from that picture or run into the back of that person. Be looking out for this stuff. Also, guys, this is just another good reminder. Please make sure you're keeping a good following distance. We don't need to run up on anybody. So along that same vein, I guess if you have an accident or a cargo claim, anything like that, the few guys that have had that stuff or had issues with that have talked to me through it. They know my biggest deal is you got to take a whole bunch of pictures and send them to me. I know it might sound dumb, it might be frustrating taking pictures of like the intersection where it happened, or the truck stop, or the road, whatever the deal may be. But that's all just more information that I need to be able to send to our insurance company. Pay attention to your bill of ladings. Guys, again, give us a heads up if they write something odd on there. If it has like a piece of damage or anything like that, call your fleet manager, call me. It's a little easier to deal with while you're actually at the place, as opposed to like we're going through billing customers and then we find a bill that has like plate steel damage or rust on product or anything like that. So just be wary of what they do right on there. Make sure we're getting the correct bills before we get out of there. This is a really good example of one of my new guys. Older guys, they've kind of gotten the hang of the majority of stuff that we haul. For all of my new guys that we put on, whether they have a bunch of experience or not so much, I always tell them, if you have a load that looks unsafe, please call me. This is a great example. My guy Kendrick, he was getting loaded at this place. He went over and he's like, first off, he asked him if these bolts could be wrapped, just to look like some of the other ones. The guy was not being the greatest person in the world and said he wasn't going to wrap them. Either haul them like this or get off. So he FaceTimed me. We looked at it, and we just told him, like, yeah, man, we'll find you something else. That's not safe. So, look, it might take a little extra time, but the safest option is always the best. Really huge shout out to my guy Kendrick for catching that. When in doubt, make sure you get out and look. Guys, these trunks are super expensive nowadays. Even a very small fender bender costs thousands of dollars. You think because it's not on the road or doesn't involve like a fatality or injuries or anything like that it's not a big deal. These little truck stop fender benders, I promise, they cost a ton of money. Please get out and look. Don't be practicing for the rodeo in the truck stop. Inspections. Please turn in your inspections as soon as possible. Just transflow them as soon as you get them. You guys all have the TransFlow app, or you can go in the store and do it as well. We also upped our inspection pay a little while ago, so you get $100 for a clean level 1 and $50 for a clean level 2 or 3. Make sure you're parking in designated spots only. Guys, there's just more and more trucks getting out on the road. I know truck stops are getting slimmer and slimmer with parking spots. Just do your best, guys. We don't need any accidents because you're parking on an off-ramp, or we don't need the truck towed or anything like that. So just be careful. These are our CSA scores as of late September. Guys, y'all are doing a fantastic job. I think we're down across the board, so keep it up. We'll keep getting bypasses at those scales. Our next safety meeting will be January 2022. We don't have an exact date yet. Hopefully at that date, we'll be able to tell you guys that we are absolutely having the banquet in February. I know a bunch of you guys are pretty disappointed we didn't get to have it last year, but hopefully we'll look forward to be able to do that if all this COVID stuff kind of gets under control. Alright, so this is what I was really excited to show you guys. This is the t-shirt. This is one of our favorite t-shirts I think that we've done. It has that, shifting gears for 40 years on the back. On the front, it just has a Holmes logo, like over the chest of it. Let someone know the code word. And I'm sorry, guys, Miss Sherry came up with the code word this time. So it's Bama Fever. Make sure you either email it or text it to us. I'll check your name off the list and we'll get you a t-shirt, okay? Also, another reason to send in your code word. Once you send in your code word, for a week after, this will come out on October the 8th. On that Monday, October 18th, so 10 days from the day that we release it, everybody that's got their code word in, I'll put your name in a hat, and we'll raffle off for this grill. It's a 3-burner propane gas grill. Like I said, we'll send out something on Facebook and get with you if you do win it. The only way to get in that is sending your code word in within that 10-day period. Guys, thank you so much for coming. This is the last safety meeting of the year. I hate that we couldn't do the rodeo with COVID spiking back up. I know it's been kind of a crazy last 2 years, but guys, thank y'all so very much. It's been fun. It's been tough sometimes, but really do. Love you guys to death. If I can do anything, please let me know.